I built a factory in Minecraft that turns steel into diamonds, and the craziest part, it actually works. Okay, let's be real. I have no idea how to build factories, never done it, but one day I woke up and thought, what if I could have infinite diamonds without mining a single block? And that's how this started. The hardest part wasn't making the turn into diamonds. It wasn't making the factory look believable. Because if you're going to build something this ridiculous, it has to look like it belongs in Minecraft. I didn't start by building anything. I started by drawing a limit. Something had to be contained, but I didn't know what yet. So I removed everything inside it, until there was nothing left but intention. And then I let it become something else. And that was the moment it needed a form. If there's nothing to hold it, so I gave way. Something that could answer what was about to exist, and the empty space started to change. Not because I felt it, but because I decided what it wasn't anymore. And once it had weight, it stopped being empty. It started to hold something, and that's when I stopped working on the ground and started building what would stand on top of it. So I started with the structure, but not like a building, like a boundary taking shape, big walls, massive frames, defining something that didn't exist yet. This wasn't construction anymore, this was control over space, and the more it grew, the less it looked like Minecraft, and the more it started to feel real. And I still wasn't done, not even close. So now, let's place alter block for the structure. 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners. Look at that, we're basically architects now. The corners are done, which means we're probably still nowhere near finish. Now let's fill in everything between them. Alright, so I'm gonna start placing a column every 3 blocks, just to keep everything even. And so this structure doesn't turn into a complete disaster later, because knowing me, it probably will. So next up, I'm gonna break these blocks right here, because I need a smart entrance into the factory. Otherwise, I'm just building a very expensive wall with no way in. This entrance is actually kinda nice, I like it. Just look it. Wait, shit, I built the wrong block. Next, I'm thinking of adding iron bars. They should make the factory look better. So yeah, that part is done. But there is still a lot more to build, so I'm gonna do a little editing magic and just skip ahead to the last 2 iron bar columns. Yeah, I know, these aren't the last iron bars, but trust me, it's coming together nicely. Hello, sorry for that. Now we got a big part of the factory structure done. Just look at this. Still no roof too. So now I'm gonna place these deep slate bricks across the entire roof. It's gonna make the factory look way more aesthetic and a lot more interesting overall. So yeah, this is the roof face, which basically means placing the same block for a very long time. I mean, it's not a bad part, but it takes a lot of time. And I don't think anyone really wants to watch all of that on this channel. So let's jump to the best part. Well, finally we got the first part, but we need to do more, so edition magic, please enter here. A few more blocks here, a few over there, and this should be the last ones for the roof, which finally brings us to the interesting part, building inside the factory. Oh, hello little man, what are you doing here? Anyways, now we're gonna place a lot of torch around here to light everything up, so the bats leave. I guess they think this is some kind of cave or spawning area. Now I want to put glowstone. The glowstone is the best option probably for this build. I mean, I need light. And putting glowstone for here and here and oh my god, look at this. We're placing glowstone all around here, and finally we got this beauty. As you can see, we have the lights now, but I need, you know, the part of up. So I'm gonna start placing these super beams here. which will probably become the next floor. I'm not entirely sure yet though. We're gonna place a lot of slabs here, since this will probably end up being the floor. We'll have to cover everything. But the good part is, slabs don't take up as much space as full blocks of stone. Now we're gonna place the stairs to reach the second floor right in the middle. Simple and clean, so you can easily walk straight into the center of the factory. Now we're gonna cover the entire second floor with slabs, just to fill everything, so the second floor comes out clean and fully finished. And yes, I have this now, so this is perfect, because with this, now we can do the real thing. Oh yeah, but for the next part, we're gonna start breaking this section on here. This will let us play the mystical mod block, which will make the diamond plants grow faster than anything else. The item is called Awakened Supremium Grow Accelerator. So if we put this in here and use, this will make the diamond seeds plants start growing really fast. The more of this block we place, more faster everything will grow. I mean, the seeds obviously. I'm going to put display, because the block is so horrible, and with the display I can cover all the edge like this. You see, now it's perfect, and now it's the same in this point. I think I'm gonna make like 3 or more of this, or maybe cover the whole base with 10 in general. So every section has a draw accelerator. I'll cover it in display, of course, which should make everything go much faster. But this one of those parts that doesn't really look exciting yet. Nothing is growing faster, nothing is happening on the surface, but all of this is what decides how the system behaves later. I'm gonna cover you, sorry. So first, Inferium Farmland. This is basically magic dirt. You place it down and this is where the diamond plants are going to grow. And now, with a creative motor and a mechanical beating... Hey, what is that? Man, I'm working here. Just let me continue my video, okay? And this is where creative mode comes in. These conveyor belts are going to carry everything automatically. Watch this. We put this here and boom, there goes the item. Okay, I did not expect that, but now with this mechanical belt and the RPM crank up, this thing should fly all the way to the end. Okay, that was another mistake, but now we're placing these mechanical belts right here, and I'm just explaining this to you. I'm gonna put here a chute. This can help me to drop the item of the seed, and also we are setting this mechanical belt here, so all the items can come with this, like me. Now I'll add some andesite casing and shafts just to make it look more aesthetic. Not really necessary, but come on, if you're going to build a diamond factory, it needs to look like a diamond factory. Finally, I add some item bolts, and here is the thing. If you place 4 bolts around one in the middle, they all connect and become one giant bolt that can store insane amounts of items. To be honest, it took me about 100 hours to figure that out. Not going to lie, but here is how it works. You place the 4 bolts around the center, one and then you add an andesite funnel, and that's what actually the items store inside. You and me understand, right? So, well, with this stock ticker and a blaze burner, we're going to place a packager nearby. So stock link connects the bolt to the stock ticker, and just like that, everything gets stored directly right here. And there you have it. It goes straight into the bowl, and we can see it right here on the stock ticker, diamonds, from there, just like that. Say you like it, please. But wait, we're not done yet. I have 2 final touches. First, chimneys, because every real factory needs chimneys, not negotiable. And second, a giant diamond on the front. First, I want to start with this beautiful diamond. The colors are with wool, so we're putting a little of black wool for here and here, and this is probably a best and beautiful diamond, right? Okay, maybe it's not that great, I need to fix that. Alright, now I have it, and it's not bad. Okay, now we're talking. That actually looks like a diamond. Now we're going to fill it in. Blue wool, some diamond blocks here and there, and snow blocks. Trust me, on this one it's going to look spectacular. Now we place this light blue wool here, also down here, and this thing is actually starting to take shape. I mean, like a diamond. And let's not forget the snow blocks. We put some here, and there you go, the diamond. Looks beautiful, man. Now the final touch, the chimneys. I already built one, but let me show you how we make the next one. We place some display, bricks here, and finally a soul campfire. And alright, let's step back and see how the factory actually looks. Alright, I'm not going to lie, I'm actually proud of this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe. If you did enjoy, subscribe. I need the numbers, so see you in the next one. Bye bye.